Kelly Rushlow.
I'm Rogelio Perez.
And for our senior project, we decided that we should try to tackle censorship and the evils and all the problems that stem from that.
Yeah. Now, define.
Censorship is when someone or something tries to alter something that is deemed offensive.
Yes, and exact definition being to examine in order to suppress or delete anything considered objectionable, which is a problem in a lot of places all over the world, and even here, such as in books and libraries and the internet. And some connotations with censorship, even though there are things that are, there are a lot of things that are bad with it. It's also, for some people, it might be good, but let's not focus on that. Some examples.
In other parts of the world.
Yes. What do you see here? Somebody just...
No.
This is an image after it's edited. This
is the
man...
guy he was with the first time.
This man was edited out because he was seen as objectionable.
Yeah, their ideas were conflicting. This is Nikolai Yezhnev, and he was a big part of Stalin's regime. And once their ideologies started conflicting, Stalin had to leave. And so, since this was a fairly well-known picture of the country, they went back and reshot the picture without Yezhnev to make it look like it had been like that from the beginning.
Yep. Who is this man? This is Hosni Mubarak, ex-president of Egypt for 29 years. He managed to suppress his people through media control, violence, military control, and recently he got a run-in with the people trying to rise up and more or less successfully rise up and get rid of him. Anything else to add?
Well, after so long of being in power and even being U.S.-backed, after a while his people just wanted their voices to be heard. And so, as you probably heard of on the news, a few weeks ago they decided to do something about it. They didn't want to be censored anymore.
And they got rid of it. And this is the handsomest guy in Libya.
He's so hot.
This is Muammar al-Gaddafi. He is the current Libyan president of 40 years and is a lot worse than Mr. Hosni. He decided after Libyan people rose up to physically attack and kill anyone who tried to speak against him. And he's also insane. Yeah, he thought that he was really cool, apparently. And this is the current president, along with other things, general secretary, leader of the party of China, Hu Jintao, and I'm sure we all know what China does. They censor things, that's their thing.
Especially because of, due to the recent crisis in Egypt, who did not want the Chinese to think that, hey, maybe this is a good idea. So he had words like Egypt and Mubarak censored, and like if you were in China and tried to Google those words, you could not find it.
Along with another huge list of other words you can't actually search. The effects. It causes confusion and distrust in the government, between the people and the government itself. Causes tension in the government.
And as we've seen in the Middle East, riots. Because after a while, if you get repressed for so long and you can't have your voice be heard, you are going to do something about it, probably through violent means.
This is an image of the Egypt rise up, and we can see that there are a lot of people that decided to join in and fight against the tyranny of Mubarak. This is an exact quote from Muammar al-Gaddafi after the protest started. All my people love me. They would die for me.
That's because he's crazy.
This is the conclusion that we came up. He's crazy.
And a crackhead.
Yeah. Yes, my people don't like me. Problems. As we said, it causes distrust, confusion, hatred.
It caused a chain reaction in other countries.
It causes chain reactions, just like communism did, now democracy's doing it. And really, it breaks the link between the people and the government. That should always be there. Now, what we decided to do was, we made a video because we felt as though people in America aren't as informed, and we wanted to try and show people what really is going on in a more comedic and
So we decided to make a video, a little satirical black comedy about censorship and the effect that it has on people. And to try to put this out there is a film festival at the Broadway on the 18th, and we plan to submit this and see how it goes from there.
And here it is. There are loads of let's try to not do that. Sorry for that. Let's see. That's not working. So I am not going to bore you, and I'm going to go on YouTube to find it. Now, while I'm actually doing this, just to fill in some time and not be boring. Well,
We can show the video first thing tomorrow.
we can show the video first thing tomorrow if you just want to get to class.
No, please, I don't mind this method.
Find it.
While he's loading this, sorry for keeping you after class.
Oh, don't.
Now we need to find a link that this made. It was a private
The
video.
school is trying to censor us.
The school's trying to censor us, guys. Depression. It's actually a relatively long video. Not very long, but it will go through the passing time, so... Don't worry about that. There is no breast on this. Okay, there it is. After buffers, go. Wow.
Are you tired of being able to do and say whatever you want?
I'm tired of free speech.
Would you like to go one day without not being oppressed?
I know I would.
Exactly. I'm Mr. Frederickson.
Mr. Cunningham. And we, the House Committee, the United Servitude Helpers, would like to help you.
Now, we have some very special guidelines for you today, all of you wonderful government agencies, all you wonderful people out there. Because of, we decided to send this very special message because of, friends from the Middle East kind of dropped the ball on the censorship.
Why?
Yeah, all of a sudden the people are like, oh my god, we're being oppressed, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it actually should be, oh my god.
Being oppressed is awesome. It's so cool.
No, they should just end it, oh my god.
They shouldn't even say God.
They should say, oh my.
Oh my.
Oh, that is awesome.
Exactly. And so, that brings us to rule number 1. Restrict the flow of information at all times.
Yes, this is really, really important.
It's critical, I would say.
Yeah, if you don't have it, then your people are like, I don't know, free.
Which is bad.
That's a problem.
Exactly.
It's kind of like America.
Remember, if it's all American, it's all wrong.
All wrong. Captain America, Captain Wrong.
Captain Incorrect.
Mm.
Remember, what is wrong with those guys? Truth, justice, and the American way. Hey, all of our people should have lives and blah, 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 blah. What's that?
I don't know. Founding fathers. Constitution.
More like founding stupid.
This is dumb.
Exactly.
Oppression all the way.
Declaration of stupid independence. Pretty proud of that. And so, our second guideline is media.
Yeah.
Take it out. Should know anything. The internet is the worst enemy.
If
To all
the media knows something, it's because you let them.
You never want to let them know anything. These things they know stuff.
And if you're a clever guy, then you can control that media
Exactly.
for your benefits.
Because you're the leader, man. You know what's up. Do they know what's up?
Now, it's
No.
a good way to do that. Don't let anyone else run any campaign ads on television.
Exactly.
Great way to do that.
Video camera?
No.
What's that? You know what you do? They take video cameras in your face and they try to film your acts of oppression towards the people. No, you go all Charlie Sheen on their ass. You don't handle that. You don't take that. And so that brings us to our third, and probably most important rule, actually.
Yeah.
What is that rule? I taught him this, so you better know this.
Well, that's actually that people must not at all costs be informed.
No, never.
No information is included. You see, if they're not informed, then they don't rise up. They don't rebel.
You never want to rise.
I mean, look at Wisconsin.
What's going on with those guys? What's in Wisconsin, actually?
Yeah.
But, I mean, Wisconsin, that's a pretty good band. They're having problems. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't think they know anything about it.
Exactly, because they shouldn't. Don't let them know anything.
They're treating nothing they know.
No.
And
Nothing.
this is where the Middle East, this really is where the Middle East dropped it. They let them know things. Their leaders let them know things. Bahrain, Yemen, Tunisia, Egypt, Libya.
I mean, usually, those guys are like the Justice League of censorship. Those guys are awesome with censorship.
Guess what happened?
People decide to start fighting.
They started thinking, you know how? The internet.
The internet is the bane of every oppressive government.
Any government at all, actually.
Remember, think. That word is stupid. You know what word is great? Censorship.
Censorship.
Censorship is beautiful. Censorship. Say with me. Censorship. Okay. That's great. So, I just wanted to wrap this up here. Remember our 3 guidelines. 1, restrict the flow of information at all costs. Cut that up.
Do not let it happen.
Get it.
That solves problems.
Number 2, the media. Cut it out. Nothing. Well, media.
And if you do let it happen, you control it.
Exactly. I mean, you're the sculptor, man. You make that beautiful picture.
Exactly. Or whatever kind of picture you want it to be.
Exactly. You know why you can come up with it? Because you're the ruler.
This is a teacher.
Yeah. You make it up. So the third one, every time your people think they know what's going on, they don't.
They do not.
Misinformation. It's fantastic.
Yes.
They don't know anything.
They do everything. Make sure they don't know something else.
Exactly. They don't know anything.
Nothing.
Now on that note, I'm Mr. Fredrickson.
I'm Mr. Cunningham.
Have a tolerable evening.
And please always be informed.
Or not.
The choice is yours.
No, it isn't.